The Bible meaning of Sarah, Unveiling the Woman of Faith. Bible meaning of Sarah. Bible meaning of Sarah in the tapestry of biblical history. Certain individuals stand out for their profound impact and enduring legacy. Sarah, the wife of Abraham, is one such figure. Her name holds great meaning and represents a woman of faith, strength, and resilience. By delving into the biblical narrative surrounding Sarah, we can gain valuable insights into her character and the lessons she imparts to believers throughout the ages. Biblical meaning of Sarah, unraveling the significance, meaning. Sarah's biblical significance stretches beyond her role as Abraham's wife. Her name, originating from the Hebrew language, means princess or noblewoman. This definition captures the essence of Sarah's character, as she displayed remarkable grace, dignity, and leadership qualities throughout her life. The name Sarah is a biblical name that has been around since ancient times. It is a name that is used in many different religions and cultures. In the Bible, Sarah is the wife of Abraham and the mother of Isaac. The name Sarah is derived from the Hebrew language and has several meanings. Let us explore the etymology of the name Sarah and what it means. The origin of the name Sarah is uncertain, but it is believed to have come from either the Hebrew language or the Aramaic language. It is possible that it may have originated in ancient Greece, as well. Hebrew. The name Sarah is derived from the Hebrew word Sar, which means princess. It is also the feminine form of the name Sarai, which means my princess. This is likely why Sarah is the wife of Abraham in the Bible, as she is seen as a princess to him. In Greek, the name Sarah is derived from the word Saraph, which means woman of the sun. This is likely due to the fact that Sarah is the wife of Abraham, who is seen as a figure of the sun. Aramaic. In Aramaic, the name Sarah is derived from the word Shar, which means great or noble. This could be an indication of Sarah's noble and great nature. No matter which language the name Sarah is derived from, it is clear that it has a long and interesting history. It is a name that is held dear by many people in different cultures and religions. It is a name that has been used for centuries and is still popular today. The faithful matriarch. Sarah's role in God's plan. Sarah played a pivotal role in God's plan to establish a chosen nation. Despite facing numerous challenges and disappointments, she remained steadfast in her faith and trust in God. Sarah's unwavering belief in God's promises serves as an inspiration to believers today, reminding us of the power of faith in the face of adversity. Main events in Sarah's life in the Bible. Here's a table outlining the main events in the life of Sarah, as found in the Bible. Event reference. Marriage to Abram. Sarah, originally named Sarai, is married to Abram, later named Abraham. They are unable to have children. Genesis 11:29-30. Journey to Egypt. Due to a famine, Abram takes Sarai to Egypt, where he presents her as his sister due to her beauty. Pharaoh takes Sarai into his palace, but God plagues Pharaoh's household, and Sarai is returned to Abram. Genesis 12:10-20. Hagar and Ishmael. Unable to bear children, Sarai offers her maidservant Hagar to Abram, and Hagar gives birth to Ishmael. This causes tension in the household. Genesis 16:1-16. Promise of a son. God changes Sarai's name to Sarah, meaning princess, and promises that she will have a son, even in her old age. Genesis 17:15-21. Birth of Isaac. Sarah gives birth to a son, Isaac, as God had promised. Genesis 21:1-3. Conflict with Hagar and Ishmael. Sarah sees Ishmael mocking and demands Abraham send Hagar and Ishmael away. God tells Abraham to listen to Sarah. Genesis 21:9-13. Death and burial. Sarah dies at the age of 127. Abraham purchases a field with a cave and buries her there. This place becomes the family burial site. Genesis 23:1-20. Please note that the sequence and details of these events come from the Bible and interpretations can vary. The Mother of Nations. Sarah's journey to motherhood. Sarah's journey to motherhood was marked by incredible patience and perseverance. Though she faced years of infertility, she remained hopeful and faithful. In her old age, she miraculously gave birth to her son Isaac, who became the ancestor of the Jewish nation. Sarah's story teaches us the importance of patience, trust, and the fulfillment of God's promises in His perfect timing. Sarah's imperfections. Lessons in humility and redemption. While Sarah's faith and strength are commendable, she was not without flaws. There are instances in the biblical narrative where she exhibited impatience and made mistakes. One notable incident involves Sarah suggesting that Abraham father a child with her maidservant, Hagar. This decision led to complications and conflicts within their family. Nevertheless, Sarah's story showcases God's redemptive work, as He remained faithful to His promises despite her imperfections. The power of laughter. Sarah's journey to motherhood. Sarah's laughter is another significant aspect of her story. When God told Abraham that Sarah would bear a son in her old age, Sarah laughed in disbelief. However, this laughter soon turned into joy when she gave birth to Isaac. Sarah's laughter reminds us of the transformative power of God's miracles and his ability to bring joy into seemingly impossible situations. Biblical lessons we can learn from Sarah's life. Here's a table outlining the key lessons we can learn from Sarah's life, according to biblical accounts. Biblical lesson description: trust in God's timing. Sarah's story shows us that God's timing may be different from our own. Even though Sarah had to wait until she was well past childbearing age to have Isaac, God fulfilled his promise in his own perfect timing. Genesis 21, 1-3. God honors faith even though Sarah sometimes doubted. Ultimately, she had faith in God's promises. The New Testament tells us that her faith was credited to her as righteousness. Hebrews 11:11. God can do the impossible. Sarah's pregnancy in her old age was nothing short of miraculous. Her story serves to remind us that nothing is impossible for God. Genesis 18:14. Interactions with others have consequences. Sarah's treatment of Hagar resulted in strife and conflict. This situation underscores the importance of treating others with kindness and respect, even in challenging circumstances. Genesis 16:1-6. Importance of obedience. Despite her doubts and mistakes, Sarah obeyed God and followed her husband, Abraham, even when it led her into uncertain situations. Her obedience is commended in the New Testament. 1 Peter 3:6. Father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author, welcome to our family. View all posts.